Hey you guys, it's Carly Ann Stauffer here. I'm one of the coaches in this group. I think there's like 3 of us. So if you see other faces and you don't recognize them, they're just not your coach. But I just want to do a welcome video real quick, and I actually already did one. And then I ran out of space on my phone, which I kind of thought might happen. So this is take 2. So anyways, I deleted some apps and some pictures, so fingers crossed we get through this. I'm going to try to blast through it. So welcome. I'm really excited. Guys, if you've been in this group, like if you're the group that kind of merged into this one and you've been in it for a while, that's awesome. If you've lost some of your motivation and you're ready to get it back, then kick it into high gear and really plug into this group, okay? If you're brand spanking new to a healthy lifestyle, to these groups, totally plug yourself into them. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're kind of revamping it with some motivation posts from Aaron Woodward, another coach, and some positivity I'm going to be throwing in there. I've been slacking a little in that department, so I'm going to throw some of that, some personal development, because we all need to work on the inside while we're working on the outside. And also, we're going to have daily check-ins, so you need to check into the group every night. And if you answer the questions on the daily check-in, then you get entered into the weekly prizes. It's based on how many points you get each day, based on 1 point per question, essentially, okay? So that's going to be really, really fun. I'm excited about that. Make sure if you've received your Shaco, you've received your workouts, if you got them, but most of you probably did the on-demand. So make sure you go through all your materials. If you know what program you're starting, go on the on-demand. If you don't know how to do this, message me or message your coach, and you'll click on the program you decide to do, and on the right-hand side of the screen, there's PDFs for the workout calendar, for the nutrition PDF. You can download it and keep it on your computer, or you can print it. Super easy. You can even save it on your computer, which is awesome. Okay, so look through all of it because it really explains it, especially the nutrition component. Definitely want to check that out. And if you've kind of fallen off the boat with the nutrition, which I have not been doing that great, so I have to go back to the containers hardcore, because the containers don't deprive us. It's just they help us understand what we're supposed to eat and how much, so I need to go back to that. Okay, and every single day we need to be having our Shakeology. And the reason is it's a compound effect. You need to be building up these nutrients and vitamins in your system. And if you're not having it every day, then you're not seeing the full results you could see with the Shakeology. And if you need some ideas for recipes, I have in the file section of this group. If you're on the main screen, it says info and files, I think. You click that. There's, there is Shakeology recipes, and there's also a meal plan I have put in there that you can check out. So definitely do that. And I have a video that I think is the perfect way to make Shakeology, and I'll post that later this week. So next up, measurements, pics, weigh-ins. Guys, no matter how you're feeling right now, if you feel crummy, you feel like you don't look good, or you're having these negative thoughts, kick them to the curb and take your pictures. No matter how you're feeling about yourself right now, take your measurements and take your weight. You don't have to share them with anyone right now, okay? But do it anyways, because I didn't take mine for a week, and which I know a week's not that long, but you know, when I was, not feeling great about myself, and I definitely probably didn't, I looked worse, let's just put it that way, the week before I started. Why didn't I just take the pictures? Because then it makes the after pictures that much more exciting and that much better. So make sure you do it, because when you get through this, you're really going to want to see those, okay? So you don't have to weigh in. If the scale really drives you nuts, because we don't need to focus on the scale, then don't do the weigh-in if you really don't want to. But it might be a good number to have later so you know how many pounds that you lost. Even if you need to close your eyes and have your husband write it down or something. Like whatever works for you, but having that information is killer later. And sometimes you lose inches way faster than you lose pounds, and that's awesome progress. And of course, taking note of how your pants fit as the weeks go by is awesome too. Okay, next up is, remember, this is a lifestyle change. This is not like, hey, you're gonna work out for 3 weeks and you're gonna lose 50 pounds and woo, your life is gonna be awesome. Okay, your life is going to be awesome if you do this, but these are small daily changes that you do every single day. You can't just, it's not a fad diet. It's not a trend. It's like legit a lifestyle change. So focus on something small every day that you can do to implement into your lifestyle, and do it. You know what I mean? Don't overwhelm yourself too much. I'm not saying like if you used to eat 2 packages of Oreos, now eat 1 every night. Okay, obviously you probably still shouldn't eat a package of Oreos, but like get that crap out of your pantry. like some of you don't have your stuff yet. So just work on clearing your pantry out, getting the healthier stuff in there, planning your next week out, okay, like for next week, and getting yourself really set up for success, okay? And focus on small things, small wins, okay? Your pants are looser. That's awesome. Like, think of things that are happening each week. Sorry, I'm holding it and shaking it, but I got to move through before I run out of space. Okay, the next thing is Erin's gonna, I think I already said this, gonna be doing some motivation posts, so I don't really need to repeat myself. I'll do some positive ones for personal development and the check-in every day. I think I said this on this video. I hope so. If I didn't, comment below, what are you talking about? Okay, and then I talked about the check-ins for the evening, hopefully, and then the files section. I think I talked about everything I wanted to. So guys, here's the last tidbit I want to hear from you. Erin already posted about motivation this morning, kind of our goals and everything. I was like, what is that? It's a pillow. See, I've got kiddos in there. So I lost my train of thought. If you didn't post on that, go back and post on her post, or comment below this video why you're doing this. Why? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to eat healthier? If that, whatever your goal is, which if you commented your goals there, but now I want to hear your why. I want to hear why you want to do it. Is it for your kids? Is it for your self-confidence? Is it for, what else could it be for? Is it just so you feel better? Like just literally, is your tummy hurting, your head hurting from the sugar? What is it? Is it because you need to gain control over something, and this is what you're choosing to gain control over? My why, I do it number one, for my kid. I want to always be able to keep up with her. I want to be a confident woman, good role model for her, and I'm not always that. I am self-confident a lot, and I have to work on that every single day, and I don't want that to reflect on her, so I have to work a lot on the inside, and then my outward changes happen too, you know, but those do fluctuate a little bit more. But as long as this is right here inside for me, that's the most important part, okay? So I really try to build the positivity side and the personal development side for me. I mean, of course, eating healthy and working out is very important. I'm just telling you what a lot of my why is, okay? Because if I don't fill that cup for me, I don't do these things every day, and be that good role model for her, like I'm not able to pour out, you know, I'm not able to be positive toward everyone else. So I have to start somewhere, you know? So I start with reading, and I start with working out and just making myself feel better. And it pours that into other areas of my life. Okay? So it's enough about me. I want to hear about you. I want to hear your whys. Don't forget those pictures and those measurements, okay? And check out the files section. Guys, it's gonna rock. Prizes every week. Don't forget. Bye.